Hello everyone, welcome back to Jönköping's. Today, we will be playing Elfsborg and IK Tord. You're like, but didn't we play this like 2 videos ago? Yeah, we did, but IK Tord, Elfsborg. Yeah, and we're coming back for these 2 games. And we did lose our first game, 1-0. Sadly. Even game 2, by the way. It was just sad to see. But we were the last team, by the way, to be unbeaten. Quite impressive for a newly promoted team. Even though we have drawn 7, won 7, lost 1. That's like insane. Imagine we still have 1 loss throughout the entire season. But we just draw like 20 games. So that means we win 9. For 47 points. Would 47 points... I know 47 points would get you at least mid-table. I know that. Oh my god, he's terrible. Also, we did sign a new keeper. Because if you look and go, got a new lad who's even better. Alasalan. Yeah. 6'4". Look how good he looks. Wait there. We'll check him out after this. Even though it's going to hit the post. Told you. Brainstorm. We bought him from Crystal Palace for only 1.8 million. Mental that. How good he is. Because he was on loan at Blackburn in League One. They just have some decent keepers. What a save. And he has been quite decent, to be fair. He did play in the 1-0 loss though. So a bit unlucky that was for his first appearance. And they're pretty much like the exact same. But he's just a little bit better. But he's worse at the aerial. Oh my god. What? What? How? How did he mess that up? Wait there, I need to clean my glasses. Lads, how? How have you not scored against this lot? We won against them before. Can we win against them today? Please. Also, Atalanta got to a Champions League final, which I think I have a bit to play in that. For them getting to it, I don't know if they won it because I just remember seeing them in the Champions League final. But hey, I should get some credit for that because pretty much all the players that are there that I signed are still there. So mental. Arsenal. They dropped all the way down to 8th. Remember the last time they dropped down to 8th? I came in, but I'm not going to come in. I'm not going to come back in. But that's when... oh my god. I forgot to make subs because I was cleaning my glasses. No, that's not fair. It's going to be a draw anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. I'm just going to make all my subs. They're not even going to get subbed. They have. We have one shot on target. I'm not happy. We really should have won. IK Tort win 3-0. Well, we are 4th right now, by the way, which is quite impressive. If you say so. Wait there. Would 46 points or whatever I said. Get you 7th last season. We'll get you 5th. Yeah, it's always a mix, of course, on each season. But I'd say it would get us top 8 if we got 10 draws, 9 wins. 47 points. If only we turn those couple draws into like 1 or 2 wins, we would be quite high up in the table and try challenging for the league. We are though, sort of challenging for the league. We're challenging for Champions League. But I might deliberately maybe lose a couple games just so we don't get Champions League. I would rather have Conference League because it'd be so much easier to qualify for, you know, later stages. Instead of the Champions League, we'll just get knocked out straight away. So I like deliberately lose a couple games by playing the most random players. I feel like it is time to get rid of him. Because for a 3.2 million, that's quite a little bit. For a guy who won't play for us anymore. He also did get injured too. That's why I signed this guy. But I didn't realise this guy was so much better until I compared them. And I was like, yes. As you can see, he's way better. 4 million? That's actually decent, you know. How much is he actually worth? Because I know that's asking price. That's over his asking price by $1 million. Jönköping Sundra IF make Cherta decision. What? They rejected the bid from Paris Saint-Germain. I don't see Paris Saint-Germain making him a bid. Really think PSG would bid for my guy? They probably would, you know, for a backup. Why the hell would we reject PSG's offer? They probably offered like double the amount of them. Now it's us against our biggest rivals. Can we win? I hope so. Can we lose? I don't know, hopefully not. Also, sadly, Carlson's out on international duty with the under-19s. Doesn't return for quite a little while. Which is quite sad. Like, why would you go to the under-19s tournament instead of playing for your actual club? I don't even think he's played a game for the under-19. Oh, no, he has. Barely. But like, that's just pissed me off. Is it for the... No, the Olympics is the under-20s or the under-21s. It's not the under-19s. Winter Olympics? No, it's the summer, not winter. So why? Why? Because we need him. We need him to help us, you know, qualify for Europe. He legit would be starting right now in the wing, by the way. Go on. Go on. Oh my god. Robert. Pass it all the way to Oxborough. Back to Robert. Deadbeat. Robert. He shoots! Ah, and it's just over. Just, by the way. Imagine we win against IK Todd. A win would be quite nice, by the way. A win would be lovely. Todorovic. Oh. Oh, Bazzy. Bazzy. What are you doing? See, look. A win would be lovely. It would take us all the way up to second, which... getting Champions League football. But it would just be a little bit nicer to just be up there for now. Because then we can sacrifice like a couple like wins and get a couple draws to drop down to 4th. As long as we are above 5th, that's all I want is above 5th. I just want European football. That's it. That's all I need. Yeah, 10-second highlight like usual. Look at us, 3rd. Oh my god, what's the keeper doing? What is the keeper doing? What's the keeper doing? Oh, not this camera angle. Well, here's our 2nd loss of the season. Right, Perkins on. Bazzy off for Brainstorm. Sora plays absolutely terrible, so... Stevenson, you know what? 6'8" Stevenson with 10 finishing. Can come in. I'm going to go attacking. I'm going to get shouty. And hopefully that helps us, you know, win. That means we are 11 points behind them. Which is more points than last season. Because last season we weren't even in the same division as them. Perkins. Go on. Perkins. Oh! Why didn't that guy, Stevenson, run in and try score from that? Why? Right, Deadbeat can come off the bar. Deadbeat's played terrible. And Bar's brilliant, but of course, not really that energised. Brainstorm, go on. Go on, Brainstorm. Go on, Brainstorm. Bah! You can come off for... I think it was Garland, yeah. So that's all. I'm going to encourage them. Get Ferry attacking. Look at us, we've been the better team. We've been the better team. We've been the better team. Man. We should have won this game, man. Two-0 loss against Matt Matson's IK Todd. Matt Matson, lad. Screw you, my Matson. Apparently an assistant manager, but he is apparently the manager. Yeah, you were terrible. Absolutely terrible. We dropped down to 5th. That's bad. That is bad. That's bad. We can't drop down to 5th. No. Well, hopefully you've sort of enjoyed this one. A 0-0 and a 2-0 loss, which is quite bad. All of a sudden, our form. I think this is pretty much winter form, but in Sweden. July form. Look at it. Oh, that's bad. As long as we can get a win against rock bottom of the table, it'd be fine. And maybe against Malmo, because last time we faced Malmo, we drew to them. So we'll get one win in July at least. Same as June, but 2 games in June. Well, goodbye, you lovely lot. See you in another video.